It is no secret that the Yahoo boys are the people moving the economy of Nigeria right now. Like what I said in the part one of this video, the hotel rooms are all booked full. And who are those booking them? The Yahoo boys. If you go to all the eateries, who are the boys sitting at the chairs eating? They are the Yahoo boys. Then we come to a question. Will the government decide to curb Yahoo? Will the government be justified to say they will curb Yahoo? In my own opinion, the government is not justified to say they want to curb Yahoo, because in the first instance, the government never provided anything for them. There's no provision for employment. In the past couple of years, major big companies are closing up, and the economic climate in Nigeria is not good. So I want to appeal to the government that these Yahoo boys should be left alone, because if you decide to go after them, there will be greater criminals in the nation, and there will be greater poverty. Already we see the poverty going on, and if you decide to do this further, the poverty will get greater. So I advise the government, if you say it is not good enough, attract industries, attract foreign direct investors to come to Nigeria to set up industries, so that these boys can be employed. With this, you may be able to curb it. Who is the greatest employer of labor today in Nigeria? Can somebody tell me who is the greatest employer of labor? It is not the federal government, it's not the state government, it is not the oil company. It will shock you to know that the greatest employer of labor today are the Yahoo boys. When you meet them, you will discover that one Yahoo boy, who is their chairman or HK, whatever it is, has up to about 10 to 15 boys working with him. He's training these boys on the art of Yahoo. Now, some people say it is illegal. If you say it is illegal, it's all right. But what about the government that failed to create employment? Since the government could not create employment, these boys turn to this trade. If you say they shouldn't do this trade, they will become armed robbers. They become kidnappers. They become all sorts of criminals, which will be a bigger problem for the government. Now, the Yahoo boys from at the age of 12, from JSS2, JSS3, they are already into the trade. Some of the young boys, they drive cars to their schools, and you have the upper side of it, where you have the graduate people that have graduated for the past 10, 15, 20 years, no job. Many of them have also entered it. And the Yahoo is more profitable than Okada rider or any other job.
Now, wow, things they sup, things they sup. I can tell you for free, the things that you thought you've known, the things you have heard on in high esteem, the principles and values you've built your life with, in a twinkle of an eye, a lot of these things are being dismantled and diswound. Just imagine. We are now mixing truth with facts and doing a lot of tragedy of semantics and a lot of rhetorics. The things that we hear on, so if you are not careful, the things that you hear can actually mess up your mind. And a lot of times, when people say they want to leave Nigeria, the basic reason to have sanity of mind, because just imagine. Whereas there are so much truth that the government of the day has failed, but it doesn't give credence to the rise of fraud and criminality in any guise. Even if you are my biggest supporter and what you do is criminal or you are fraudulent, the truth must be said. That's your job. I can't stop you from doing it, but I also have the right to tell you that it is still wrong. Even if you love me, but that's the fact. There is nothing on it. And I've been close to some of these guys, and the fact that they agree that it is wrong, but they are left with no choice. That's the first level. Let's get there. So anybody that gives you any information to thinking that fraud, criminality of any kind, whether you use barrel to steal or you deceive somebody to steal, and some people say they are repatriating stolen funds of their fathers. Okay, stolen funds of their father, but it's get into your pocket and you're using it to live large. No matter the employment opportunities this bring, like this man said, no matter the investment, no matter the sparkling of I don't just know what to say. Maybe I don't know enough, or maybe I'm archaic, maybe I'm medieval, maybe I'm obsolete, because I can't. And this is even an old man. Maybe he wants to build page, he wants to get content, but this is bad. This is very bad, and I don't know. My mind is messed up. Never thought that in my lifetime I'm going to see a video like this. Somebody's going to give an old man like that, give that level of respect and honor. Let me hear your opinion. Maybe I'm wrong. Convince me. let's talk about this, right? Share this video with somebody also share their opinion. Terrible. I'm out of here. Oh shit.